So this is our app. Like we have an app. It's on my phone and all this stuff. So in either case, app. So you choose your language. And the first thing it's going to ask you is, are you new to this language? So we're trying to figure out, are you a beginner or not? Like what kind of flashcards do we want to show you? So once we figured out who you are, I'm a beginner in Spanish, let's say, you're at your home screen. Now the home screen is designed to show you the next thing we think you should do. So if you don't want to think too much in terms of planning, like, oh, I want to, should I create cards? Should I review cards? Whatever. The home screen will tell you what we think is the most optimal thing for you to do. And it also allows you access to your settings and to changing languages. I can add French. Also, on the flags here, I know the flags are wrong. We're fixing it. No worries. And so you can have a primary language, and then everything else is going to be in maintenance mode. And so it'll show you some reviews, but not you're not going to sit there being studying actively a bunch of languages at once. Um, and so, because we don't want to spend all, basically, you want to spend one language should be the majority of your time, so you're really progressing on it, and the other ones you should maintain so that you don't lose what you got. That's kind of the approach that I would recommend. You don't have to take that approach, but that's how the app will sort of guide you by default. In either case, so this home screen tells you the next thing we think you should do. In this particular case, since I have no flashcards in my deck, I'm going to create cards. That's the thing we think you should do first. And so if I create cards, then I go into the second area of the app, which is the create flow. The create flow will show you, for instance, pronunciation stuff. It'll show you words to learn. And if you're a beginner and you're just starting on a pronunciation, that's the stuff we think you should do first. And so you can tap on pronunciation, and it's going to ask you to choose a bunch of pictures. Now, this is like super cool to me. The pronunciation trainers that we've been making over the last few years, we chose all the pictures. We chose all the sounds, we chose all the pictures, and we sort of have this curriculum that you follow. You still follow the same curriculum here, but we realized it was really easy to give you customization over the pictures. It takes very little time. You're just choosing 10 images, um, but it gives you a lot. You now have a pronunciation trainer that is customized to your preferences as to what you want to look at every day. Um, and so yeah, we can start. These images, ignore most of these images right now. We're still like the image search thing isn't something we finished yet, so it's just going to give me a whole bunch of pictures of dogs, cats, and like hamburgers for some reason. We do have a few of them loaded in, but we want to have a choice of seals, not just one seal. I can choose any bear I want as long as the bears are hamburgers or dogs or this particular bear. So oops, things like that. So I'm going to choose my seal. I'm going to choose my bear. I'm going to choose a koala. There is no koala, so I guess this cat is a koala. I'm going to choose a harp. There is no harp, so harp is a bunch of question marks. Same deal with the turkey is going to be a turkey sandwich. There's a cube. We got Kuna, a crib. I don't know. This dog belongs at a crib. We'll have actual pictures that are the right crib pictures. Um, can and so once you've finished, we're going to give you a sort of congratulations screen. You added some cards to your deck, and you're done. So you can go through this list, and you can select words that you know. Let's not do that with blanco. Let's do it tierra. I know that word already, so I don't want to learn it. Or arriba, I don't care about being able to say up, so I'm going to skip it. This is how the app starts learning what words you know already. So I already know uno, but let's say I don't know blanco. Um, in this case, you can also choose to learn words using pictures or with sentences. So pictures, you're just going to go through that same flow that we did with pronunciation. But with sentences, you can have something more interesting. So if I want to learn blanco, I'm going to have my choice of sentences. And I guess I'll choose, we have this white puppy under the table. We have this complicated thing about the eye or white socks. I'll go for the white rice example. Note that in the final versions, we'll be able to choose multiple images, not just one. And I'll choose this for Blanco. And I'll add images. And this will get me to the preview screen, which you'll be able to see previews of all the flashcards you've created. And decide which ones you want to make. So like maybe I'm not interested in the word order card, for instance. And if you tap on one of these things up top, you'll be able to see the flashcards you're making. So that's all the stuff it does right now. It's not a lot, but it's like an app, and it's on my phone, and I can hit add cards to deck, and it will crash my phone. So yeah, this Third little tab is going to be about exploring. You're going to be able, it's our explore area. It allows you to go find new sentences and words to learn. And this last one, I forget if we're going for like this is where we find search or this is where we are reviewing. I think it's our review area, but then I'm not sure where search goes. We'll figure that out. I mean, it has been figured out. I forget what our designs are because we haven't actually built that into the phone yet. So that's our app. We have an app. I am really looking forward to getting this thing into your hands in about a month. Bye.